It's TM's on the tray. Don't piss me off, it's the morning show. Kyle with the facts, back with the jokes. Tukay run the mic, got the whole chat live. DPMO every day, that's the morning vibe. Don't piss me off, let her know the name. We wake the streets up, we don't play no games. Sunrise talk with the real street. Hot, keep it Sally speak honestly. Black cut jokes, keep it light, keep it fast. Tukay host the show, turn moments to class. From messy drama to lessons for life. Hot topics early with the coffee and mics. Chat going crazy, phones light up the line. DPMO crew, take a tone every time. Don't piss me off, it's the morning show. Kyle with the flags, black with the jokes. Tukay run the mic, got the whole chat live. DPMO every day, that's the morning vibe. Don't piss me off, let her know the name. We wake the streets up, you don't play no game.
Hey, y'all. Welcome to Night Caffeine with Kai. I'm your host, Kai Kim. And this is where we report up, speak up, and keep it real, no filters attached. This is your after hour spot for real conversations, hot takes, and everything we don't get to talk about during the day. So y'all come on in, let's chat, let's talk, and let's keep it real. And let me not be rude. Let me go ahead and speak to our audience members for tonight. Shout out to Spaces. Thank you so much for being here. Shout out to Miss Kiana. Thank you for being here as well. And shout out to Miss Revere. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Okay, Mr. 43 Tech is in the building. I see you. We're going to let y'all get on up in here. Y'all make sure y'all got your drinks. I'm not drinking tonight. I got my water, y'all. I need to replenish and refresh from this last weekend. And y'all know I got to be outside this weekend. So I got to hydrate. So y'all come on up in here and let's get into it. Hi, Miss Eureka. Thank you for joining us tonight. Glad to be graced with your presence. Y'all, I'm not gonna be on here long. I think Tucker, aka Tukay, has his show at 7:00 tonight, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm not gonna be on here long tonight. We just gonna, chit chat and vibe for a little bit. I got some things I gotta go take care of. So we are going to just, vibe. I'm gonna get y'all some little tea that I did came across since Black was on me today. Talk about it's some stuff out there. You just gotta look. Y'all know how he be on my neck about any and everything. So we gonna get into it. Hi, Silly Rabbit. Thank you for coming in. Hello. So y'all, I don't know if it's just me or if any other content creators out there, podcasters out there, like the streets of the social media world have really been dry. Like it's a desert. I don't know if they just waiting on, the summer to pop off or what. Like it's just been dry out here. And like I said earlier on the show, if y'all did catch the DPMO morning show today, I have not found anything. Like I'm like 2K. Like I don't like to just bring out bullshit because I don't like people bullshitting me. So it's just like I have not found anything that's like interesting or something that's worthwhile talking about. I want to keep y'all interested just like I would like to keep mine. So hey, Javon the King, thank you for coming in. Thank you, Miss Sharika, girl. Girl, I'm gonna be on the water this weekend. I had to, get that little wet and wavy, honey. So yeah. So speaking finding something in these internet streets, y'all. So I have come across a story today. And we all know this woman. She has definitely been a person that has been in the media for years. And I am talking about Miss Gayle King herself, y'all. So Miss Gayle King has recently opened up about the most painful betrayal of her life. And according to her, she actually walked in on her husband cheating with her friends. So let's take a look at it, y'all.
And,
I'm gonna start this over.
I was in DC, and, Kirby and Will were little. They were like 2 and 3 at the time. So, I said, guys, we got to hurry, go. I'd driven myself to the airport. So I didn't even have time to call and say, look, the flight was da-da-da-da-da. I'm coming home. I didn't have time to do any of that. We got to the airport, got in the car, came home. And the alarm was set, which I thought, that's strange, because you're in here by yourself. You're a big ass, grown ass man. He never sets the alarm. And next thing I know, he comes flying out of the room and he's got a towel on. He goes, you can't come in. What do you mean I can't come in? What are you talking about? He goes, you can't come in. Someone's here. I go, someone like who? There's nobody here. I mean, I was so oblivious. There's nobody here. Get out of the way, Billy. There's nobody here. He goes, really, you can't come in. And so I start searching the house because I didn't believe him. I get down and there they are, or there she is, cowering behind the door in my towel. Alex, was a nice bath sheet in my towel.
What did you say?
I said, I can't believe that you are here and that you are doing this. I can't believe that you are doing this.
She was your friend.
Yes. And I even said, I thought we were friends. It sounded so pitiful. So he goes, I'm going to take her to the train station so her husband can pick her up so he won't know. So they left and went to the train station. I called Oprah. Oprah goes, wait, let me get this straight. He left you there alone and went with her?
Gayle,
I know your mouth is open. And she said, oh, girl, you don't even know how bad this is. I was in DC and, I
Y'all, I'm having technical difficulties. I'm baffled. So y'all, let's talk about it because this is wild, right? Like, to walk in on your husband, like she said, husband never set the alarm, and just so happened you set the alarm today because you was up in there cheating. You was up in there with your sock. He's giving you a little cheek on the side, honey. So, like, let's talk about it, y'all, because, cheating hurts enough. But to know that you were cheating with my friend, and then she had the nerve to come out in my bathrobe, in my good towels, like, what we doing? Now, I see Spaces in here talk about, let me find out this happened 47 years ago. Now, Spaces, let's keep it real. Regardless if it happened 75 years ago, 45 years ago, 4 days ago, or 7 days ago, you would feel some type of way about your husband or your wife, your partner in your house cheating with your friend. And then to know that you're going to leave with this woman to take her to the train station so her husband is fine. No, I feel like we both need to sit down with her husband, my husband, her, and you, and we need to have a conversation because I found out why he can't know. Let's all get together. Let's have a family dinner. Let's talk about it because what are we hiding now? It's all on the front street now. What are we hiding? And it's just like, I think it's a completely different level of betrayal when it comes to either cheating with my best friends, you cheated with my sister, you cheated with my cousin, my mama, like anyone that's in close range with me, I feel like it's just a different level. And I feel like that's why, like the internet's in an uproar about it because it's like, these are two people that are in your inner circle. They've probably been around each other for years. And now to come home and find them in the bed together, like, what? That's brutal. Like, how do you bounce back from that? So my question to y'all is, could y'all ever forgive somebody after walking in and seeing that, like, with your own eyes? Like, how do you bounce back from that? Hi, Quita. Thank you for coming in. You're gonna say, I know you fucking lying. If Gayle gets cheated on, I have no hope. Exactly. Exactly. Like, y'all done cheated on Gayle. Come on now. Hello, Rio. How are you? Are we still cheating today? This is a great topic for you because you be cheating on me in the comments every day. So, how do you feel about this? All right, Spaces said, I called Cap. Ain't no way she was that calm and let him leave like that, LOL. There's someone here. Get the heck out of here. No, that's facts. I feel like maybe she kind of just left a couple details. Or maybe, girl Gayle done kind of healed over the years, you know? Maybe she kind of just like, oh, it was what it was. He cheated, boom, boom, boom. Because any other black woman, we definitely would have been knucking if you bucking. If you saw me, I can't come in my own house where I lay, where I stay, where I might pay some bills. Hell no. Nah. So I can see where you coming from, Spaces. I see. Rio said, y'all saying that like Gayle fired something. No, we're saying that because Gayle's not fired. That's what we said. That's why we said that. Who the heck is Gayle supposed to be? Gayle, you know what? Gayle is still a woman at the end of the day. We're not even gonna do Gayle like that. But it's just a simple fact that, like, come on, man. Like, ain't no hope out here for the black women. If he cheating on Gayle with the best friend, come on. Eureka said him cheating was one thing, but to leave me and focus on her safety, trash. Exactly. And that's why I said, like, can y'all ever forgive somebody? Like, okay, I caught you cheating. I saw, you were cheating with my friend. Wooty, wooty, woo. Cool. But now you're protecting her. Now it's, oh, I'm going to take her to the train station so her husband doesn't find out. And, like, why are you protecting her? I feel like the relationship was probably already gone. And for this was just the icing on the cake. Like, it was just icing on the cake. Like, there was nothing else that he could do. There was nothing else that he could say. But also, I'm your wife at the end of the day. Like, you could have sent, well, they probably didn't have Ubers back then, but you could have sent her a taxi or something to the city, my nigga. Like, you did not have to leave me as your wife, the mother of your children, right there and go and take this heifer to the train station because you don't want her husband to know. Like, come on, dude. Come on. We gotta pick our battles. Real said, hell no, I can't forgive nothing like that. Nah, that's facts. You know what, Eureka? I'm definitely starting to think. I mean, sorry, Quita. I'm definitely starting to think that, like, at this point, cheating is the new thing. Like, cheating is better than being in a relationship at this point. Like, come on, everybody can do it. We gonna love on everybody. Rio said a bitch can't even talk to a nigga too long and she done. Wait a minute, Rio. I feel like y'all have this stigma on women because I feel like y'all think we supposed to put up with the bull. Like, how much longer do we put up with the bull? Like, y'all want us to be here, y'all want us to rub your back, y'all want us to wash your dirty drawers, y'all want us to cook your meals. But when does it come to a point where we just gonna say, okay, yeah, he's cheating on me too, but it's okay, I'm still here. He's still my man. Like, it comes to a point where you get tired and you get fed up of the bullshit. No, thanks, Quita. They don't mind sharing. I think that's what's wrong with men now. They don't mind sharing. They don't mind letting everybody get a piece of the pie. I feel like as women, we don't just give every man our piece of our pie. Like, you gotta work for it. You gotta earn it. Like, you're not just finna just get a little taste over here. Eureka said, come on, ladies, don't surrender to that BS. If he cheats, he can beat feet. Okay? Right. If he cheats, he can leave. Exactly. Because that's the thing. Like, I don't want somebody that's just going to seriously just constantly keep cheating on me. Like, we could be done. Okay, Rio said, I'm talking about what I would tolerate. A bitch can't talk to a nigga too long. That ain't me. Or we done. Okay, yeah. And I feel like that's where it comes with the, what you're going to tolerate, what your boundaries are. What is that, all point of, like, I'm done with this relationship. Like, what is going to be your kicker of, like, we're done. Spaces said, if I catch you in the act, it's over. Yes, like, if I catch you doing it, like, come on now. Ain't no coming back from that. How can you come back from that? Eureka said, women, we are worthy of monogamy. Yes, I believe that. I believe that for sure. Miss Revere, hello. I can work through anything, but I doubt it. A screw up this big requires the same amount of captivity to clean this mess up. Yeah, definitely. Like, I don't think, like, this is definitely too much. Like, I'm not walking in on my man and my friend in my good robe. Y'all know Gayle got a little money because she best friends with Oprah. Like that probably was a Versace robe, a little Givenchy, a little, it's probably a good robe. And this bitch is in my robe. Like we cannot come back from this. Like we are not cool no more, girl. I should have beat your ass. But that's neither here or there. I retired my hands, y'all. I don't put my hands on people no more. Justin said, Cap Kai, a lot of these chickens giving up the price of a lamb. You know what? That is true. Because nowadays, hey, they got niggas that's laughing women out of their drawers on the first night. So, you're right. You right. Rio said, if I actually catch her in the act, oh, Jesus, Devontae Christ, I'm going to jail. Yes, I feel like that is a valid crash out. Like, I feel like we should not sit up here and try to play who going to jail and who going 6 feet under. Because it's gonna be you and it's gonna be me. I'm gonna take that jail cell. I'm gonna eat that jail food, and your family gonna be planning your funeral. Because what you talk about? I can't come in here. Move. What? Oh, Hi, Miss Ashley. Thank you for coming in. But speaking of marriage, honey, speaking of all this marriage stuff, how do y'all feel about marriage? Because I know one of my co-hosts, he is against it. He is not for it. He said he is for the streets. He likes too much of the cootie cat to be trying to lock down with one woman. And you know what? I think Young Miami said something similar to this too. She said she's just not ready for the marriage thing. Marriage is just not for her. So let's take a look at it, y'all. Let me start that over for y'all.
Called a bird brain because I always said that I don't want to get married. And the reason why I have said that is because marriage is just a title. You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas cheat so bad and it costs so much money to get divorced. How much does it cost? I don't know, but I know it's a legal business. Like it's a fight, it's a process. Like what if he don't want to leave you alone? And then you gotta chase the men sometimes they don't want to sign a paper. I just rather than have to hire a lawyer, go through this, go through that, go to court, have all these public documents right out, exactly. I do divorce. I don't want to go through things like that. I wouldn't mind having 3 husbands. Ooh. I wouldn't mind. I like because my thing is if it don't work with you, with that money, get another one. If it don't work with him, get another one. Okay. But you're right, because he needs to pay them legal fees. And this I would hate to have to shut him out and nigga hold him down to sign the papers. I always get called a bird brain because I always say that I don't want to get married.
Ooh. All right, y'all. So with this, so basically, Young Miami has been going viral after explaining why she doesn't want to get married. So according to her, she says marriage is basically a title. And the internet was in uproar, honey. They was like, what are you talking about, child? Like, this is just give you more fuel to your bird brain fire that everyone has, put that label on her about. And, like, people immediately started debating about this. Now, some people agree with Young Miami. They were saying, like, hey, with her saying, marriage doesn't completely stop cheating, that ring isn't guaranteed. And, a lot of people felt the same way she felt. They were saying, like, hey, even with you being a celebrity or you being a civilian, being a regular person, like, especially after, like, constantly seeing, the celebrity breakups, the cheating scandals, the divorces, the relationships, downfall, the drama, everything online, like, people are starting to lose hope in marriage. And I mean, I cannot, like, disagree with them because a lot of the times, like, you see this perfect couple and then you see this one incident that just diminishes their whole relationship and it's kind of, foul. So, and then a lot of people were against it. They were saying, like, you can't really talk about, how your marriage is going to be until you actually have a marriage or you've actually been in a marriage. Because, like, your perspective is going to be different from someone else's perspective. And so I have to ask y'all, like, do y'all still believe in marriage? Like, is marriage a thing for you guys out there? Like, for the ones that haven't been married or have been married and maybe have gone through a divorce and are, like, in another relationship, like, do y'all, like, still believe in marriage? Or do you think, like, loyalty matters more than just the title of being a wife or a husband? Let's take a look at the comments. Hi, Miss Regina. Thank you for coming in. Hi, Just Being Jazzy podcast. Thank you for being here. Rio said, if a woman wants to marry a rich guy, she needs to accept the possibility of the man fucking other women. Okay. Okay. Miss Eureka said, it's so disheartening to see these new broads being seen as the spokesperson. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Spokesperson for women nowadays. They're ran through women, do not represent real women. No, that's facts. I feel like you definitely have to be your own woman, right? Like, regardless if you're in social media or regardless if you're, just a day in, day out person, like you have to be your own woman. Like you can't really listen to, what these women, a lot of women are saying online. Like, I feel like you have to, go through your own journey in life when it comes to relationships. Javo the King said, take you less than a second to hit. Oh, y'all make sure y'all get the like buttons. Thank y'all. I see you and Bobby Cherry Jr. out there. Thank y'all so much for the support. Rial said, if you're an above average earner, don't get married. Okay, Rial, I would like for you to weigh in on that. Why not get married if you're above average earner? You think she just gonna be with you for your money? I don't think so. Rhea also said, that's a fact, Eureka. I know stragglers like old girl don't represent y'all. No, at all. I don't think you have to be your own person. When it comes to relationship, that's man or woman. Like you can't just sit up there and allow people to, represent. And I hate when they put that, stereotype or that stigma on women, especially Black women. That's kind of why I had asked Black today what he said, like typical Black woman when he called us whores. I was like, wait a minute, Black. Every Black woman or typical Black women aren't whores. Like, pause. Hold your horses, my boy. Hold your horses. So, okay. Rio said the marriage just isn't worth it if you're an above average earner. Okay. I don't know. I have to disagree with you, Rio. I don't feel like your pocket should weigh on your love or your trust and your loyalty to your woman. But I can see. Okay, Miss Rivera said married 15 years. Marriage has definitely been worth it, and it's not hard. It's my strongest relationship. Okay. And this kind of goes back to what we were talking about on the show the other day where Montel Jordan was on, and he was talking about how, marriage is hard, divorce is hard. Like, you got to pick your heart. You got to pick what warfield you want to actually fight on, because it's like, hey, you either want to fight within your marriage and keep your person, or you want to fight in that courtroom and see what else they're going to be able to take from your pockets. So I definitely understand. I don't know. Me personally, I'm not against marriage. I think me personally, I'm just not ready for marriage. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just not ready for myself personally for marriage. But I'm not against it. I would love to be married one day, but I'm just Right now, I'm just not ready, y'all. I'm just not ready. I want too much. I gotta get out of that. I want stage of my life, and that's okay. I'm working on that every day. As long as I'm working and I'm progressing through it, that's all that matters. Hi, Miss Desi. Thank you for being here. Rio, you be cheating on me every day. I don't want to hear that. Talking about I'll put a ring on it. Mr. 43 text said, I have a younger friend who just proposed to the mother of his children. They were high school sweethearts. I think they'll be just fine. And you know what? Exactly. I feel like if you're willing to work through a relationship with a person, I don't care how many ups and downs or trials and tribulations you've been through. I feel like y'all can make it work if both parties are willing to make it work. So I'm always a believer of love. So Ms. Rivera said, most people are selfish and marriage requires healthy compromise. No, facts. And I have said that a lot on this show. I think me personally, I'm a little bit selfish right now. And I can admit that. I can take accountability and say that. And that's why I would not marry someone right now, because I know how I am. I'm a little bit selfish, but I know with relationships, with any type of relationship, regardless if it's platonic or, romantic, you have to be able to compromise with somebody. So okay, Miss Desi says, been married 7 years and I have fun. It takes work, but it's worth it with the right one. Y'all, I can't read. Tucker done rubbed up on me, y'all. I can't read today. Miss Eureka said, they sell these men a loose fantasy that they crave. The gag is, after the men run through them, they would never commit or wipe them. Ooh, that, you know what? That's another topic that a lot of people are not ready to talk about, Miss Eureka. Never mind, you two. Hey, at least I am woman enough to admit that I'm a little selfish right now. Okay. Spacer said, I think you should get married if you want to have a family. Otherwise, just keep clapping. Hey, you know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Hello, Mrs. or Mr. Oliver. I'm going to say Oliver 8591. Thank you for being here. All right, I'm not even going to try. This says P. Zionica something. All right, it says, I may cheat on you, but in the end, I'll come home to you. You know what? I don't know if that's good enough. I don't know if that's good enough. Just because you coming home to me still don't mean you didn't cheat, man. Doesn't mean you didn't cheat. Miss Eureka said, I've been married twice. My second husband passed in 2010. Miss Eureka, sorry to hear about your loss. I know, just from your phone conversations, I know you are just a great, amazing woman. So thank you for being here. Mr. 43 text said, but she understands reality and will go to work in a warehouse right beside him if she has to. She's still submissive, a great cook, and great mom. I'm proud of them. Yes, most definitely. And that's, you know what? That's a great woman. When you know that woman is able, she would get down and dirty with you, but she also will hold your head high when things get low for you. Yeah, that's a great woman. Stephen says, marriage isn't about love. People fall in and out of love every day. No, that's facts. That is definitely facts. Rio said, is it cheating if I don't care about her? Rio, we're going to send you to the back of the class because you know that ain't right. You know that ain't right. And speaking of cheating, y'all, because like I told y'all, I got some things I got to go do. Speaking of cheating, let's get into this. Because I seen this today. They be on my girl Gabby a little hard. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I be trying to give Gabby a little grace. But y'all, let's take a look at this. So, reports have shown Gabrielle says she felt comfortable with cheating on her first husband since she paid the bills. Now, women, I need to know from y'all's perspective, because Gabby, I don't know, because it's like the tables are a little reversed here, right? Most of the time, the men take care of all the bills. They take care of everything that goes on in the household. But now Gabby, as the woman, is saying she felt comfortable cheating on her first husband since she paid the bills. She said that it was dysfunctional from day one and revealed both sides treated marriage more like an open situation than a traditional commitment. But what really caught people off guard was that she was honest about feeling almost no guilt over her actions. So, ladies, I have to ask you guys, how do y'all feel about Gabby saying that she felt okay with cheating because she paid the bills? What's y'all's take on that? Because I feel like think it should be a financial piece to it when it comes to cheating on your man. Regardless if you pay all the bills or he pay all the bills, cheating is cheating regardless of what party is doing it. So Rio says she's the reason. Oh my. I'm gonna go there with you. D-Wade's son is a girl now. I'm not even gonna go there with you. I'm not going there. Desiree said Gabby is too weird to me. You know what? Yeah, I don't know. I be trying to love her, y'all, because I love me some Gabrielle Union and Bring It On. That was my favorite movie as a kid. But I don't know. You know what, Mr. 43 take. We're gonna have to do this segment on the show tomorrow. I'm gonna have to bring this one up because I definitely would love to hear what Black and 2K have to say about this, because the roles have been reversed, right? It's always the men providing and doing everything. So I definitely want to hear what Black and 2K have to say about this. I'm definitely gonna let them know. Definitely. You're gonna say, "Oh damn, Gabby, right? She didn't shit. The guy's up when we down 0." Billy Rabbit said, "At least she's staying single." Oh God, yeah. I don't know, Gabby. We was rooting for you. What Tyra makes it say we was rooting for you. I was rooting for you. Miss 43 text said Gabby Cheese done slid off her omelet though. Yeah, I think, she done got with the way. Now she kind of had to retrain that program of hers. So she thought, okay, yeah, I was taking care of things. I could cheat and do whatever I want to do. So she done had to reprogram her brain. Miss Desi said, Gabby loves being the man in the relationship. She is weird. She got to way wearing skirts and the sun is now door. No, that's facts. I feel like she does present a lot of masculinity within her relationships. She has always been, regardless of who she's with, she's always presented that. Even in her acting role, she's always been more of the masculine one. So I definitely see that. DL Poe Desi 205 North. Okay. Hello, welcome. Thank you for coming and joining us. He said loyalty from a man is provision, protection, production, and sacrificing his life for the family. Loyalty from a woman doesn't require any of those. She just can't step out. Okay. I see you. Spencer said, Gabrielle Union, fake D. So good that she made the way put on Dale Fauci. Oh my God. Y'all, they weird. Regina said, I ain't like Gabby ever since she was okay with stepson becoming a stepdaughter. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, definitely. Y'all know what? I'm definitely gonna have to bring this up for tomorrow's segment and let them know, like, hey, we need to talk about this because I definitely want to hear what Tucker and HR got to say about these because it's definitely something to be talked about, especially because Tucker is hardcore on the man providing, the man doing this, the man doing that. So I would love to see what they got to say. Okay, Eureka said that's why I say never be a kept person. Never put all of nothing on one person in a relationship. Contribute equally. I definitely agree. All right, y'all. So I told y'all I had to get out of here early. Y'all make sure y'all tune in again. I'm gonna be live again next week. I'm gonna give y'all an hour show next week. I'm gonna give y'all an hour show. But I gotta go do some things, take care of some things. I'm gonna read these last two comments and I'm gonna get y'all up out of here so y'all can get ready for bed and get ready for tomorrow. Miss Rivera said women will let money run them right into the grave. It does not have to be the same flex as it does for men. No, that's facts. Rio said, I would never let a woman pay all the bills or stay in a chick's crib. Oh, well, you know what, Rio? Well, I can see you not doing that. I can definitely see you not doing that. No, I'm definitely gonna give y'all an hour show next week, next Wednesday. I'm definitely gonna give y'all an hour show. But all right, y'all, that's a wrap for tonight's episode of Night Caffeine with Kai. And if you got something to say, don't be shy. Drop it in the comments or send it in so we can talk about it next time. Make sure y'all subscribe, follow, and tap in with us at the Don't Piss Me Off morning show tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and all them other standard times. I don't know them, baby. That's what Google is for. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to my channel as well at What You Wanting About Now podcast over on YouTube. And if y'all remember, if it happened, we're capping on it. I will catch you guys next Wednesday. I am going to give y'all an hour show. I owe y'all an hour show. I am going to give it. Y'all know Black and them are going to hold me accountable to it. So thank you guys for being here tonight. I love you guys. See y'all tomorrow on the morning show. Y'all stay good, be safe, and good night.